Hey, it's Matthew Van Horn here from LGBTQentrepreneur.com. Really excited to be on here today. I was thinking of a topic that people keep asking me over and over and over again, and this is what kind of business should I start? So, as you know, we often talk about how people should start their own businesses and be their own bosses, make lots of money, all that fun stuff, especially in the queer community, because right now we need to be resourced as fuck. The government is definitely taking funding away from a lot of organizations that we care about. So, the question comes up of what can I do to support these organizations? Well, one of those ways is through money. How do I make more money? One of those ways is to start your own business. Now, there's other videos that we've made on which is better, working for someone else or working for yourself. Check that out. We do a whole Money Monday conversation all about money. But today is how do I decide what kind of business to start? And this was a big topic of conversation at a recent festival that we worked at. Where we had our booth out there talking to queer people about starting businesses, and it came up over and over again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what kind of business to start. So today's video is going to tell you what I recommend when it comes to starting a business. Now, I just want to say that this is not necessarily the holy grail of information. I am not here to tell you what to do, but this is what I have found to be very successful. So the first thing that you should do when thinking about what kind of business to start is think about what you enjoy doing. What are you passionate about? What do you like doing? Now, there's that saying out there where it's like, make what you love your business and you'll never work a day in your life. And that can be very, very true. So, what do you really enjoy doing? What is your passion? What excites you? You can, in fact, turn that into your profession. And I've heard people say, I don't want to ruin what I love by making it my job. That's never happened to me, and that's never happened to any of the clients who I've worked with. So maybe the people out there who took what they loved and turned it into a business maybe didn't love that thing that much, or they another thing I'm going to talk about it in another video is their marketing strategy may have turned them against their passion, right? So if they found a way to market their business, but it wasn't aligned with what their excitement was, then that could also, subconsciously communicate to them, hey, I don't like this thing. But that's not true. They love that thing. So the first thing is, what are you passionate about? What really lights you up and excites you? This is one of the reasons that Caleb and I, we run LGBTQ Entrepreneur. I love teaching. I love running workshops, classes, courses. I love bringing community together. Like summer camp was my favorite thing when I was growing up. I loved arts and crafts. I loved improv class. And so what I've found is a way to bring people together in community at an event very similar to like a summer camp, but for like queer entrepreneurs. That's what Be Fabulous Get Client Summit is all about. It happens here in San Francisco. If you don't know about this, then you're going to want to check out the link to lgbtqentrepreneur.com/summit and get some information on that. We do offer full scholarships for accessibility. So the first thing is passion. What are you passionate about? The second thing to think about is there a need in the market? The marketplace being out there in the world. Like, is there a need for what you have to offer? Now, this is big. Make sure that people actually want what you have to offer before you go out there and try to sell this thing, or before you even try to help people with this thing. Because the truth of the matter is, no matter how amazing it is, if people don't want it, then there's no market for it. You can't turn that into money, and money is the difference that separates a hobby from a business, right? We spend a lot of money on our hobbies, but we make a lot of money in our business. So that's one of the deciding factors between the two is, are we making money or are we spending money? And so that's a big one. The other thing to think about, so first let's just recap. I like to recap a lot. So the first thing is, are you passionate about this? The second one is, is there a need in the market? Is there a need out there? Do people want this? And so with that, I also just want to give you an extra little bonus tip here. The more urgent the problem is that you solve for people, or the more urgent it is, the more that your business becomes less of a novelty item and more of a need for people, or more of a necessity. So that's a huge part of what kind of business that you're going to start. And finally, ask yourself, do you want to do this? Like, is this something, like, it goes back into passion a little bit, but when it comes to being your own boss, do you have the determination that it takes in order to go at it hard. Now, in the beginning phases, there are things that you're going to need, right? So for me, I realized that I needed to really shift my mindset. I needed to shift my systems. I didn't even have systems when I started my business, and that was the reason I made so many mistakes. So is your mindset ready to start a business? Is your systems in place so that your business flows naturally? And then finally, do you have the community and mentorship of somebody who's done it, who started a business and who has succeeded? Now, Caleb and I, having had $10,000 months in our business, having had $10,000 clients, and having $32,000 weekends in our business, we know what it takes to go from struggling, getting started, all that like busy work on our computer, to actually working with people and helping them and turning that into an amazing business. So, if you are looking for mentors, check out our 2-day live event. It's epic. But no matter what, I just want to let you know that today is the time. Now is the time for more queer people to step up, start their businesses, make incredible money, and support these organizations that we care so much about. It is the difference between, people getting services and not getting services. And the more that we step up and the more that we stand out in this world, the better this world will be. I honestly believe that. More than anything, I want you to know that you are a fucking magical unicorn. You are incredible, and no one can take that away from you, no matter what you decide to do. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know what kind of business you're thinking of starting. And if you do want someone to walk you through the process of getting started or even growing the business that you did start, join us at our 2-day live event, or go to lgbtqentrepreneur.com and let us know that you need some help. All right. Have an amazing day. I will see you again for another random video all about growing your queer-owned business.